Java practical part, guys. Last class, what the point just we discussed the introduction part, right? Just last class, we did the introduction part, guys. Yeah. If you go for the first application of Java, first application regarding Java, guys. To write the first application, just you have to follow some steps, guys. Let me go with the steps. Okay, step by step, we'll discuss. The steps to design the first application, guys. Steps to design. Okay, design the first application, basically. If you design the first application, guys, just you have to follow 4 steps. Step one and step two and step three. Yeah, step one, step two. Guys, what are the steps? Tell me now. What do you have to follow those 4 steps, guys? Step one, two, three, four. What is the step one? Yeah, the step one is what simply can say like write the application, right? So write the application, guys. After writing the application, second step is what? See, guys, write the application, and second step is what? Hmm.
Save.
Okay, save the application. After the application, you have to save the application, guys. After saving the application, third step is what? Write the
Compilation.
application, write the application, save the application. Next one is the compilation process. The last one is what? Execution process, right?
Execution. Yes, sir.
Guys, total how many steps you have to follow? Total 4 steps, right? So write the application, save the application, compilation process, and what? Execution process, right? Total 4 steps, guys. We'll start directly first step, guys, without wasting the time. So write the application, you have to check in. Good. So to write the application, guys, Java is first of all what type of language? Either Java is procedure oriented or object oriented.
Object oriented, sir.
Guys, Java is what type of language means definitely it is object oriented, right? Java is object oriented, guys. Object oriented language deals with what? Object oriented language deals with what? Classes, right? Exactly, guys. So Java is object oriented basically. Guys, Java is what? Hmm? Java is object oriented language. Okay. Deals with what? Classes, right? Deals with the classes, guys. That's what in Java everything we have right inside the class, right? Okay. So if we declare the class is called testicle.
Yeah, I have one thing here.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, today only I joined for the demo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already covered these concepts. What is object-oriented programming? What is Java? And these concepts you already started?
No. Just we discussed about what is the version of Java, like demo class, one demo class, what the importance of Java. That's it. Today only we started practicals basically.
Okay.
And see, guys, last 1 or 2 demo classes, maybe 1 or 2 demo classes we done.
Yes, sir. Two, sir.
2 demo classes, huh? Yeah. To check the 2 demo classes about the last 2 classes, just you can check the YouTube. In the YouTube, just you can type hmm, Core Java by RAM 5 p.m. batch. Okay, just you can type the 5 p.m. batch. Now you can see, guys, demo 1 by Mr. Ram 18th 3rd 2021 5 p.m. batch. This is like demo 1 class, guys, and next this is like demo 2. Just you can type the
Okay.
Core Java by RAM 5 p.m. Just you can check these 2 demos. What the
Oh,
last class what we did.
no access
Hmm?
needed, right, for this YouTube?
No, in YouTube directly you can type Core Java by RAM 5 p.m. something like this.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Access not required directly. If we open this, it automatically open this play. It
Mhm.
automatically will play. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, last 2 classes, just you can check in the YouTube. Just today you starting the first application of Java. So this is like today first application, right? The first application, what are the steps you have to follow? Write the application and save the application. Compilation process and execution process are 4 steps, guys. To write the application, I said Java is what type of language here? Java is object oriented, deals with what? Classes, right? Deals with the classes, guys. That's what Java, everything we have to put inside the class, right? Class name is called test class. Inside the class, let me write the code. The system dot out dot printer enough. Guys, tell me. Inside the class, I'm writing directly RAM world. Tell me, inside the class, can we write the logics directly like this? Guys, inside the class, can we write the logics directly?
No, sir.
No.
No, inside the class we cannot write the logics directly inside that. So inside the
We have
class,
to declare main class first.
yeah. So Java is object oriented, guys, deals with the classes, but inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Means definitely we have to say no. Okay. So then how can we write the logic? Means inside the class we have defined the method basically. It may be main method, it may be add method. Inside the class we have defined the method, guys. What is the method here? Can I define like, okay, public static void main? Basically it's a main method. Okay. What is the main method? I'll tell you. Just slowly you'll understand the point by point, guys. But try to understand the step by step. Okay. So Java is object oriented, deals with the classes. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Means definitely we have to say no. That's what inside the class we define the method. Inside the method we have to write the inside the method we have to write the logic, right? Exactly, guys. That's what I declared class test main method. Inside the main method, I written Ramol, right? Okay, so the point is clear. Good.
Yes, sir.
And here you can see to write the application, guys. Just you can use edit plus editor. This is edit plus editor. Today try to install edit plus editor, guys. This is my edit plus editor. Just once if you open edit plus editor, I want to design the first application of Java. To design the first application, guys, just go to the file menu. Go to the file menu, click on new. Which language you want? Tell me here. So file menu, click on new. HTML, C, CP, Perl, Java, others. Which language you want, guys? Simply Java, right? Select the simply Java here. Once if you select the Java, we'll get the Java first application by default. Guys, Java first application, right? Exactly. Otherwise, let me write the code again. So Java is object oriented, deals with the classes. Everything we have to put inside the class, right? Class, then is called tester. Guys, inside the class, can we write the logic directly? No. That's what you can define the method. What is my method, guys? Public static. Tell me, guys, public static void main. So we can write the string array. String array RGS, right? That's it. Open this process, guys. Now tell me the system.out.println of the system.out.println of. Here you can write like Ramu, right? Exactly. Tell me, guys, in the project level, is that one class is sufficient to write a complete project requirement, or you require multiple classes? Guys, project level, is that one class is sufficient to write the complete logic, or you
One
require
class is
multiple?
sufficient, sir.
Oh, one class is sufficient. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, not to print hello world, man. In the project level, you write the multiple logics. To write the logics, is that one class required or multiple classes required? Hmm?
Multiple classes required.
Yes, I'm asking project level. Project level to do the requirements definitely require the multiple classes, right?
Yes, the project levels are multiple. Yes, sir.
Definitely
Yes,
require the multiple classes, guys. To understand that point, can I define two more classes here? Just you can define the class A, define the class A, and simply can define the class B, right? That's it, guys. To understand that point, guys, simply I'm define the class A and what class B. Guys, total my application contains how many user-defined classes? Guys, my application contains what? First application, guys. My application contains how many user-defined classes? Tell me.
Unlimited, sir.
Oh, in this example, man, unlimited, okay, unlimited, you can define the class, it's not a problem. But in this example, how many classes you are declared? So in above
Three, sir.
example, yeah, that's what I'm asking. In above example, we are using how many user-defined classes? Three user-defined classes, right? Guys, how many user-defined classes here? Three user-defined
Three, sir.
classes. What are three classes, guys? One is the test class, comma A class, and B class, right? Exactly. And
Yes,
in
sir.
above example, guys, same way. In above example, yeah, in above example, so we are using two predefined classes, guys. Yes, as usual, we're using two predefined classes in this example. What are the two predefined classes? This is my application, guys. In this application, three user-defined classes, test class, A class, and B class. In the same way, two predefined classes we are using, guys. What are two predefined classes? One is a system class, second one is a string class, guys. Guys, how many predefined class we are using? System class and what? String class, right? Exactly.
Sir.
And the system and string is a predefined classes, guys. System and string is a predefined classes, which is belongs to a predefined package basically. See, guys, if you take the C language, Go to the file menu, click on new CCPP. CCPP is there. Click on CPP. Save CPP. Here you can see guys, printf is a function. Printf is a predefined function which is belongs to Java file. Maybe the guys who know C language, we are using printf function. Printf is a function which belongs to header file guys. Std already header file, right? That's what we have to include a header file or not? Yes or no? That's what we have to include a header file, right? Exactly.
Yes, sir.
That's the same way. In my first application, how many predefined classes we are using? I said like
Two, sir.
two predefined classes, system class and what string class, right? And these two classes are belongs to the package, predefined package. The package name is called java.lang package, guys. Guys, the above two classes, what are the two classes? One is a system class and the second is string class, right? The above two classes present in package. The package name is called what? Java.lang package, right? Exactly, guys. Yes, these two classes belongs to java.lang package, right? The above two classes belongs to the package, guys. Belongs to the package. The package name is called what? Java.lang package, right? Exactly. So we have to import that package, guys. Definitely we're using printf function in C language. In C language, when you use the printf function, printf is belongs to std header file. That's what we are including the header file, right? That's why we are including the header file. In the same way, in above example, how many predefined classes we are using? Guys, system class and string class. Present which package, guys? Here java.lang package. So import the import the classes. Tell me, guys, import the classes using which statement, guys? Here import statement, right? Exactly. Import the classes using import statement, guys. In above example, we are using two classes. In above example, we are using two classes, a system class and a string class, present in java.lang, present in the package java.lang. So import the classes using which statement, guys? Here import statement, right? Exactly, guys. So basically, if you go for, there are two types of imports, guys. So there are two types of imports. There are two types of import statement. Yeah, there are two types of imports, guys. What are the two types of import? Number one is what? Importing all classes. See guys, in this example, we are using two classes, system and string class belongs to java.lang package. Then definitely we have to import that package. So to import the package classes, guys, importing first step is called all classes. Importing all classes, what the syntax tell me, guys? Import java.lang star, right? Exactly. Okay, java.lang.star means what? We are importing all classes, right? Yeah, simply we are importing what? All classes, right? Exactly. Java.lang.star means importing all classes. But tell me, guys, is that my application required the java.lang package all classes? Just my application required just two classes?
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
it my
Only
application
two.
required how many classes? Two classes, right? Exactly. Importing application required classes. Tell me, guys, application required how many classes now? Just two classes. Then import
Two classes.
java.lang.system class. The next one is what? Import java.lang. Which class here? Single class, right?
String
That's
class.
all. Guys, in the first application, how many predefined classes we're using total? Yes, how many predefined classes?
Three, sir.
Predefined classes, not user defined.
Predefined two, sir. Yes, sir. Predefined two.
What are the two classes, guys? System class and
System and
string
string.
class. And these two classes belongs to which package?
Java.lang, sir.
Then we have to import that package, right? Import the package using import statement, guys. And how
Yes,
many
sir.
ways you can import the how many ways you can import the classes? Total two
Two,
ways
sir.
we can import the classes, guys. One is importing all class and importing required classes, right?
Yeah.
Which one is recommended, guys? Importing required class are recommended. That's what my application required, just two classes. So import java.lang.system class. Next one is what? Import java.lang.what? String class, right? Yeah, that is my information, guys. Guys, any questions now? Guys, we'll go for step by step. So very, very important. I know the importance of my class. I know you know my importance of my class. I'll go for always necessary things, guys. We will take the class exactly 2 months classes. That's it. It's not like semester to take the most of their friends, guys. They're taking the classes 6 months of core Java, 1 year of advanced Java, 6 months of advanced Java, 6 months of Spring classes. too much waste process, guys. So be focused and 1 hour put in the class. Try to concentrate more and try to complete the course by exactly 2 months, guys. That is a good for everyone, right? Yes or no? So even I will teach like core
Yes, sir.
Java, advanced Java, Spring and Spring Boot every course, guys. You can take any of my classes, the valid information with just exactly 2 months, guys. That's it. Not more than 2 months, not less than 2 months also. 2 months is sufficient time to get the clarity about the content, guys. And I don't know, most of your friends, you try to ask them. Last 4 months, 5 months, still they are attending core Java classes. Do you agree or not? Guys, yes or no? Hmm?
Yes,
But
sir.
that much time, I don't have patience to teach that much time, guys. Try to be in the class. Try to understand the content. Okay. Try to finish the course by exactly 2 months. Hmm? Yeah. So in this first application, we're using two predefined classes, guys. See, guys, Java finally we decided Java predefined support in the form of Java predefined support in the form of what? Packages, right? Packages, and these packages contains. Guys, tell me what this package contains. Guys, Java predefined support in the form of the packages. What are the packages contains?
Classes interfaces.
Oh, the packages contains. The package contains what? Class and
Classes and interfaces.
these are package contains only class and interface. Any other elements?
Enums.
Hmm.
And
Java
get
predefined support in the form of the package, guys, and the packages contains, how many elements internally? It contains 6 elements, guys, almost. So what are the 6 elements? To check the 6 elements, guys, just you try to check the Java API documentation once. Just to go to the Google, just you can type the Java 8 API documentation once. Java 8 API documentation, docs.oracle.com. So now you can see, guys, java.lang package. Click on one of the packages. I said in the first application we are using two classes, system class and string class. Belongs to which package? Java.lang package, right? Let me open this java.lang package. Okay. So if you click on this package, guys, left hand side topmost corner, java.lang package. In the below you will get the information of that package. If you click the IO package, here you will get the information of the IO package. Tell me, guys, let me click on java.lang package. Now tell me if that package contains what the package contains here. The first element is interfaces, right? The package contains interfaces. The package contains classes. Classes, interfaces. It contains what? Enums. It contains exceptions. Yes, it contains enum and what? Exception. And it contains errors. It contains errors. Last one is what? It contains annotation types, right? It contains what? Annotation type. You guys are able to see these points, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Java predefined support in the form of the packages. The package contains how many elements, guys, total? This package contains 6 elements. So the 6 elements here. One is the classes, interfaces, enums, annotations, exceptions. Next one is what? Errors, right?
Errors.
Exactly. Yes. And guys, tell me classes, interfaces, enums, annotations, exceptions, and what errors, right? Java predefined support in the form of the packages, guys. These packages contain how many elements total here? 6 elements, right? Just 6 elements, guys. Is that clear? Good. Good. Guys, you understood that to write the first application, Java is object oriented, deals with the classes. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly, guys? Inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Inside the class,
No, sir.
directly writing the business logics are not allowed.
And not allowed.
Writing the business logics are not allowed, right?
Yes, sir.
Inside the class, directly writing the business logics are not allowed, guys. So then what we have to do is Java is object oriented, deals with the classes. Inside the class, writing the business logics inside the class directly writing the business logics are not allowed, right? So it says that class name test class, guys. Inside the class, can we write the logics directly? Simply write
No.
this is RAM world, something like this. This is invalid, right? Exactly. Then what we have to do, guys? This is invalid syntax. Inside the class, we cannot write the logics directly. Then which one is valid, guys? Case 2 is valid. So inside the class,
We have to create method first.
inside the class, declare the method. Inside the class, declare the method, comma. So inside the method, write the logics, right? Inside
Yes,
the
sir.
method, write the logics, right? Exactly, guys. So inside the class, directly business logics are not allowed, guys. That's what we decided. Inside the class, you can write the method. Inside the method, you can write the logic, right? Exactly. So I define method like public static void main. Okay, it's public static void main. Simply can write the string array RGS, right? That's what. Open brace. Tell me, guys. Just open brace, closure brace. Yeah, public static void main RAM wall, right? That's the example, guys. The first application I written. In the first application, how many user-defined classes we define? Guys, how many user-defined classes? Three
Three, sir.
user-defined
User
classes, which is like test class, A class, and what? B class. How many predefined classes we are using?
Two.
Two predefined classes. So the two predefined classes,
System and
system
things.
class and string class, and these two classes belongs to which package? And these
Java.lang.
two classes belongs to java.lang package. So we have to import that package using import statement, right?
Yes, sir.
Import the package using what import statement. How many ways you can import the classes, guys? There are two ways to import the classes. One is importing all classes, second is importing required classes, right? Definitely importing required class are recommended approach, guys. Good. So Java predefined support in the form of the packages, and these packages contain how many elements, guys? Total here? The package contains how many elements? 6 elements, right? So these are 6 elements I'm showing to you. Classes, interfaces, enums, annotations, exceptions, and what? Errors, right? Yeah, these are 6 elements, guys, basically. That's all. Tell me, guys, definitely, see, guys, while writing the application, definitely Java is a case sensitive or not? Guys, Java is a case
Yes,
sensitive
sir.
or not?
Case sensitive.
Definitely Java is a case sensitive, right? Java
Yes,
is a
sir.
case sensitive means we have to check about what are the cap letters and what are the small letters, right? Exactly. Then you go for the Java coding conventions, guys. Java coding conventions. Then what are the Java coding conventions? The first convention is like camel case convention, guys. The first case is what? A camel case. So what do you make camel case? Tell me, guys, what do you make camel case? Yes, to write the
The
first
will be capital.
application. Yeah, what are the
Will be
first
in capital.
application? First step, what are the steps? What are the rules we have to follow? We are discussing all the rules basically. How can you write the code and how can we import the classes and what is a package, and while writing the code, what are the conventions you have to follow? With that, we have to complete the first step. Just write the application is completed. Guys, Java coding conventions, the first case is a camel case. So what is my camel case, guys? Here starts with the basically
Uppercase.
the names are start with uppercase, guys. Camel case means what? Start with uppercase, and inner words. Inner words also
Lower.
starts with inner words
In a,
starts with uppercase only. Guys, every character starts with uppercase, guys. Every word starts with uppercase, and inner word starts with what? Uppercase, right?
uppercase.
Inner words also starts with uppercase, guys. This is like basically camel case convention. So which one will follow the camel case convention? So the package contains how many elements, guys, total? I
Six.
said the package contains how many elements? 6 elements, right? All 6 elements follow the same convention, guys. All 6 elements will follow what? Same convention, right? Exactly. The classes and interfaces, enums, annotations, exception, these all are following what? Same convention, which is like camel case convention, right? Is that clear now? Good.
Yes,
Camel
sir.
case, guys. So if you take the system class, string class, S is a capital. Okay. If you take the system class, S is a capital. If you take the string buffer class, in the string buffer, S is a capital and B is a capital, guys. String buffer, right? S is a capital and B should be capital, right? Exactly. If you take the input to stream reader, if you take the input stream reader, input I capital, guys, input I capital, stream S capital, reader R capital. Whether is called what? Input to stream reader, right? Input I capital, stream S capital, reader R capital, right? Input to stream reader, guys. This is basically camel case, guys. Starts with uppercase and every inner word starts with uppercase, right? Exactly. Even for the interface, also same convention. serializable. Okay, serializable is interface. S is a capital. Okay, if you take the random access interface, yes, you forgot about what is a serializable and what is a random access is all. You think about the conventions what we have to follow. Hmm? Serializable means S capital, guys. Random access means E cap, R capital and A capital, right? And enum. Enum means E capital, guys. Enum E capital. And if you go for the annotations here, override is annotation, O capital, guys. Override is annotation, O capital. And if we take the suppress warning, SUPPRESS, WARNING, suppress warnings. SUPPRE, yeah, WARNING, suppress warning, right? In suppress warning, which one is the capital letters, guys? I think S is a capital and what? W is a capital, right? Exactly. And if you go for the exception, guys, if you write arithmetic exception, ARITHMETIC, arithmetic exception. So arithmetic, ARITHMETIC is arithmetic exception, right? Arithmetic A capital, guys, and exception E capital, right? Exactly. If you go for the error, guys, stack overflow error, stack S capital, overflow O capital, yeah, overflow O capital, error E capital, right? Stack S capital, guys, overflow O capital, and E error is E capital, right? Exactly. Guys, while writing the code, we have to follow these conventions like camel case, first of all, start with uppercase, guys, and every inner word starts with uppercase, right? Guys, this one starts with uppercase and what? Every inner word starts with uppercase, right? That's the first step, guys. Good. Yes, Java is object-oriented, deals with the classes, right? Java is object-oriented programming language, deals with the classes, right? What is the
Classes.
class
Yes, sir.
contains? Java is object-oriented, deals with the classes. What is the class contains? The class
Only the
contains.
first letter will be caps.
No. What I'm asking, like, see, package contains how many elements?
6, 5.
Yeah, Java predefined support in the form of the packages, right? The packages contains how many elements, guys? The package contains almost all 6 elements, right? In
6
the
element.
same
Yes.
way, I'm asking, Java contains 6 elements, right? Package contains 6 elements. In the same way, I'm asking, the class contains what are the elements? That's the question. Yes, the Java is the object-oriented language, deals with the classes. What is the class contains? The class contains. The class contains. Tell me, guys, the class contains what? The class contains basic elements are 4 elements, guys. What are the 4 elements are? Inside the class, guys, we can declare the variables. So we have to define the variables inside the class, right? Inside the class, define the variables and define the method, and we have defined the constructors, and we have defined the blocks basically. Guys, inside the class, total how many elements you can declare? Total 4 elements, right? Variables,
Yes.
methods, constructors, and what the blocks, guys. The package contains 6 elements, guys, but the class contains 4 elements. These are the 4 elements, right? Variables, methods, constructors, and what? Blocks, right? Exactly, guys. Next point here, if you go for the methods and variables, the methods, comma, variables will follow the same convention, guys, which is like mixed case convention. Guys, which convention here? A mixed case convention, right? What a mixed case are here? Mixed case means starts with lowercase, guys. Start with what? Lowercase. See, guys, while writing the coding, you must know these all the conventions. Then only you can write the code without errors, right? Then only you
Yes,
can
sir,
write
yes,
the
sir.
code without error, right? Exactly. Starts with the lowercase, guys, and every inner word. Every inner word, every inner word starts with what? Every inner word starts with what? Uppercase, right? Every inner word starts with uppercase, guys. That is called mixed case convention, basically. Okay, sorry, clear now. Starts with lowercase, guys, and every inner word starts with what? Uppercase, right?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Every inner word
Uppercase.
starts with uppercase. Like methods, guys. Main is a method. M is a lowercase, and a caret is a method. In the caret is a method, some predefined method, guys. C small, at capital H, at capital, guys. Next one is what? Two uppercase method. If you go for the two uppercase method, two T small, guys. T small, upper U capital, case C capital, right? Guys, upper U capital and what? Case C capital, right? Exactly. These are the
Yes, sir,
conventions
yes,
you have
sir.
to follow. So this like main method, caret method, to uppercase method. Variables means what? Simply out is a variable, O small, in is a variable, I small, pace context is a variable, and P small and C capital, right? Exactly, guys. So while taking the variables and methods, because the class, yes, the packages contain 6 elements. Java predefined support in the form of the packages. These packages contain 6 elements. All 6 elements follows which convention, guys? The camel case convention. Okay. And Java is object-oriented language, deals with the classes. The classes contains how many elements, guys? The class contains how many elements? 4 elements. Out of these
Elements,
elements,
yes.
variables and methods. The variables and methods follows which convention, guys? Mixed case convention, right? Guys, variables and methods follows what? Mixed case. Is it clear now? Yeah. And one more
Yes,
point,
sir.
guys. Java contains some keywords, right? Every language contains keywords, right?
Sir.
Keywords are like predefined words which is having some fixed meaning, right? Every keyword is having some fixed meaning or not? Guys, yes or no? Keywords are reserved
Yes,
words
sir.
which is
Yes,
having
sir.
some fixed meaning, right? Every language
sir.
contains keywords, guys. C language contains keywords, CPP contains keywords. In the same way, Java also contains some keywords, right? Exactly. Tell me, guys, what are the keywords in Java? How many keywords in Java? Guys, how many keywords in Java?
49.
Hmm.
49, sir.
How many keywords in Java means almost all we have the 50 keywords in Java, guys, not 49.
50.
How many keywords, guys? Here, 50 keywords. So keywords, these are the predefined words. These are what? Predefined words having some fixed meaning, right? Fixed meaning. These are predefined words, right? These are predefined words having some fixed meaning. Guys, today let me list out all the keywords, guys, one by one. Today I'm list outing all the keywords, and tomorrow onwards we'll discuss each and every keyword in detail, guys. At the end of your core Java, we'll understand is all the keyword, right? Exactly. Today just I'm list outing all the keywords, guys. How many keywords are present in Java? Just let me list out all the keywords, guys. Tomorrow onwards we'll discuss each and every keyword in detail. At the end of the core Java, we'll understand all the keywords practically, right? Exactly, guys. Is that clear now? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The end of the course, you will understand all the keywords practically, right? Exactly. When you come to the keywords, guys, the first category is like flow control statements. Basically, in the Java, we have one topic like flow control statements. In flow control statements, what are the keywords we'll discuss is like if condition we'll discuss, else keyword, if else switch keyword we'll discuss. If else switch,
For
inside switch, you can declare the cases. Hmm? Guys, if we else switch inside the switch case default and what break, right? Because yeah, inside the switch what we declare, guys, we'll declare the cases and we declare the default and the break, right? Exactly. Is that clear now? If else switch, guys, inside the switch we have defined the case default and what break statement we'll discuss, and looping statement, guys. What are loops we'll discuss? We'll discuss a for loop and while loop and do while loop, and last one you'll go for the continue, right? Exactly. Guys, how many flow control statements we'll discuss total here? 10 flow control statements, right? There are 10 keywords, guys, because every keyword is having some fixed meaning, right? Break is having some fixed meaning, while is having some fixed meaning, continue is also having some fixed meaning, right? Exactly. It's like flow control statements, guys. Good. After that, we'll go for the like next one is the data types, guys. What are the data types in Java? When you go for the data types in Java, guys, we'll discuss about the numeric data types: byte, short, int, long. This is for the numeric data: byte, short, int, long, guys. Byte, short, int, long for the numeric data. Next one is what? Float and double. Float and double is for the point value, right? Float and double is for the point value. Next one is what? Char and boolean, right? So how many data types, guys? Here 8 data types we have. Next one is like source file keywords, guys. While writing the code, while writing the code, and while writing the code, guys, we have defined the classes using class keyword. Declare the class using class keyword, and class are doing extends operation, guys. Classes are extending, guys, and if you take the interfaces, interface are doing implements operation. Okay, class are extending, guys, interface are implementing. This is a package statement. Package are doing import statement, guys. Guys, are you clear now? Class are extending, guys, interface are implementing, package are doing what? Import statement, right? Package are doing what? Import statement, right? Exactly. Yeah, that is called source file keywords, guys. Source file contains 6 keywords total, right? Exactly. Next category is like exception handling, guys. If you go for the exception handling keywords, guys, we'll discuss about the try block. We'll discuss a try block, catch block, and finally block. The three are the blocks, guys. There are three are the blocks. Try, catch, finally. Next one is what? Throw. Yeah. Throw and what? Throws, right? Yeah. Throw and want. You require like throws keyword, right? You require the throws keyword, guys. So how many keywords here total here? 5 keywords, right? Exactly. Guys, flow control total 10 keywords. Data types are 8. Flows by is like 6 keywords. Exception handling is like 5 keywords, right? Exactly. Next one is like object level keywords, guys. If you go for the object level keywords, the object level which contains like keywords to create the object new keyword, guys. Current class object require the this keyword. New this. Super class object require the super keyword. And type of the object require the instance of keyword. Total 4 keywords we'll discuss as part of object level, right? Object creation level. Okay. New keyword, this keyword, super keyword, and what? Instance of keyword, right? These are 4 keywords, guys. Is that clear now? Good. Next one is the method level keywords, guys. In the method level, we'll think about the keywords like void. Method return the data type like void empty return value. And to return the data, you can go for return statement. Method level, you can discuss here the 2 keywords. And Java 5th version, guys, 2 new keywords are introduced. One is enum, enumeration concept, guys. Enumeration concept, which is there from the Java 5th version, and assertion concept, guys. Assert also there from which version, guys? Java 5th version, right? Enum and assert. Guys, that point is clear. Enum and assert, which is there from which version, guys? Java 5th version onwards, right? Exactly. And Java 2 keywords are available, guys, but developers are not using. These are like unused keywords. What are unused keywords, guys? Here, go to keywords unused, guys, because go to means what? Control moving to that place, moving to this place, creating a lot of disturbance to application, guys. Go to is available, but developers are using or not using it. Definitely they are not using, right? Developers are what? Not using, right? Let's call go to keyword, guys. Go to and second one is what? Constant keywords. These 2 keywords are available, guys, but developers are not using. Guys, can please count the keywords? How many keywords you got total? Guys, how many keywords? 10 plus 8, 18 plus 6, 24 plus 5, 9, 29 plus 3, 23 plus 6, 39, right? Exactly, total 39 keywords, guys. Next category we go for modifiers. Tell me, guys, what are the modifiers basically? We have like public modifier, public, private modifier. Guys, public, private, protected, public, protected is a keyword. Abstract is a keyword. Static is a keyword. Final is a modifier, like keyword. Hmm? And we have like strict FP keyword and volatile modifier, okay, transient modifier. These all are the keywords, guys, and modifiers, guys. What is this all we'll discuss practically. Transient modifier, native modifier. Okay. How many done, guys? 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 3, 9, 10. Guys, one more modifier required. Final, static, strict FP, volatile, synchronized modifier. Yeah. Guide the synchronized modifier. Total how many modifiers, guys? Here 11 modifiers. Okay, these are all the 50 keywords in Java, guys, total. Guys, how many keywords in Java total here? 50 keywords, right? Exactly. And Java contains some predefined constants, guys. Predefined constants. So what are the predefined constants? One is like true constant, guys. One is a false constant. Second is a null constant. Guys, total how many constants here? True, false, and null, right? These 3 are the constants, guys. These are all the keywords. These are all the constants. All together, we can say like reserved words, guys. Guys, which one, guys? Reserved words, right? Tell me, guys. Java contains how many reserved words now? Guys, Java contains how many reserved words? Yes, can you hear me? I'm asking Java contains how many reserved words? I'm asking. Java contains total 53 reserved words, guys. 53 reserved words. Out of 53 here, how many keywords are there? Keywords, because reserved word means the meaning is reserved, guys. The meaning is reserved. I think 50 keywords meaning is reserved or not? 50 keywords meaning is reserved, and 3 constants also meaning is reserved, right? Sir, no, guys.
Yes, sir.
3 constants also meaning is reserved, right? Total 53, guys. Reserved words are nothing but 53, right? 50 keywords and 3 constants, total 53 reserved words, right? Exactly, guys. Guys, as reserved words, guys, coming to the coding conventions about this one, the last one we'll discuss about the lowercase convention, guys. What is a lowercase? Lowercase means every character should be lowercase, guys. Every character should be Every character should be lowercase. What are the lowercase data here? We have to check. Hmm? Packages, guys. I said the packages, right? Java.lang package. Every character should be lowercase. Java.io package. Everything should be lowercase. Java.util package. Everything should be lowercase, guys. Guys, are you clear? Java.lang means everything is lowercase. Java.io everything should be lowercase. Java.util everything should be lowercase, right? Packages. And the reserved words, guys. What how many reserved words in Java?
53, sir.
Reserved words, right? Yeah, reserved words, guys. I mean, reserved words in Java 53, right? All 53 reserved words should be lowercase, guys. Keywords and constants all together, you can say reserved words, guys. All reserved words should be lowercase, right? New is a keyword, class is a keyword, this is a keyword, true is a reserved word, predefined constant. These all should be lowercase, guys. Yes, are you clear? See, guys, today
Yes,
we
sir.
read in the first step, write the application, guys. And whatever the points we discussed, based on these all the points, can I write your first application again? See, guys, first of all, we have to import the define the class. So define the class using class keyword. Class is a keyword means every character should be. Class is a keyword, right? Every character should be. Tell me, guys, every character should be lowercase or not? Class. Hmm? Test to class. Test is a class name, right? The class name is T should be capital, right? Camel case. Hmm? Class test. Main method I have defined. Public is a keyword, lowercase. Static is a keyword, lowercase. Void is a keyword, lowercase.
Here,
Main is
lowercase.
a method name. Public static main is a method name. Should be lowercase, right? So
Yes, sir.
string array args. String means S is a class, right? Class means what, guys? S is a capital letter. String array args is a variable name, right? Exactly. And system dot out dot println. System means which one, guys? System is a
Class.
class. S is a capital, right? Out is a
Yes,
variable,
sir.
println is a method. Okay. So here you can write the from word, right? Exactly. Let me define one more class. Class is a keyword, should be lowercase. Class here. Hmm? So class B, right? Exactly. Yes, here how many predefined classes we are using? Guys, how many predefined classes we are using?
3, sir.
Guys, how many
Predefined 2.
predefined classes?
Predefined
Two
2,
classes.
sir.
What are the two?
System
String
and
class
trim,
and
sir.
system. Then we have to import those two classes, right? To import those two classes, guys, you can go for the import statement here.
Yes,
Import,
sir.
tell me, import. Import is a keyword, right?
Java.lang.
Keyword means every character should be lowercase, right?
Yes, sir.
Like that, while writing the first application, we have to know what are the conventions, right? Import, which package you have to import, guys? Java.lang.
Java.lang.
Then every character should be lowercase or not?
Yes,
Java.lang
lowercase.
string class. The string means S is a capital, right? S is a
Yes, sir.
capital letter. Next one is what, guys? Import. Import
Java.lang
java.lang dot
system.
system class, right? Exactly. Guys, I hope you got the clarity how to write the first application, right? By following all the conventions. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
How many keywords are there and everything is fine, right? Yeah. So that's all, guys. In detailed, we discussed about the first step, guys. Write the application is completed. Okay. And we'll meet in tomorrow class. We'll think about the remaining three steps, guys. Save the application, compilation process, and what? Execution process, right? Exactly. Guys, are you clear now? Every day I will share
Yes,
the
sir.
class notes, guys. The class notes, this is the link for the class notes. Just you follow this link, guys. If anyone is a new, starting I shown YouTube videos, right? Just you can check all the YouTube videos, guys. Two videos are there. And the class notes I shared using this link, guys. Today is just day 3. We started first application directly. We started first application directly. Hmm? Along with the theory, practical will go both parallelly, guys. Both we will do parallelly. Once if you open this link, guys, it is asking password. The password for this one is a Java. Java is a password for this one. Is that clear now? Yeah. Guys, I try to check the videos, last previous 2 classes videos, and you try to check the class notes clearly. And we'll meet in tomorrow. We'll continue, guys. In tomorrow class, we'll complete the first application. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Is any questions, please? Yes, any questions? Yeah, tomorrow I'll meet, guys. Bye.